In September 1939, as bombs rain down on Warsaw, a pianist keeps playing. While the world collapses around him, the music doesn't stop. This is the true story of survival against impossible odds. Władysław Szpilman is performing live on Polish radio when Nazi bombs silence the broadcast. Germany invades Poland. Warsaw falls. At first, there's hope. Britain and France declare war on Germany. Maybe help is coming, but it doesn't. Soon, Jews are stripped of their rights. They're forced to wear blue Star of David armbands. Businesses are seized. Families lose everything. To survive, Szpilman and his family sell their belongings, even his beloved piano. By late 1940, the family is forced into the overcrowded Warsaw ghetto. Starvation, disease, brutality. Szpilman plays piano in a cafe for wealthy Jews who smuggle in goods, but outside those walls, horror. He watches a young boy beaten to death for trying to escape. He witnesses SS soldiers throw a disabled man from a balcony. Human life means nothing anymore. In August 1942, the ghetto is emptied. The Szpilmans are forced onto trains bound for Treblinka, a death camp under Operation Reinhard. At the last second, a Jewish ghetto policeman pulls Szpilman from the line. His family is taken. He never sees them again. Alone, Szpilman becomes a forced laborer. He helps smuggle weapons into the ghetto as whispers of rebellion grow. In April 1943, the Warsaw Ghetto uprising erupts and is brutally crushed. Friends help him hide on the Aryan side of the city. In one apartment sits a piano, but he refuses to touch it. One wrong note could mean death. He grows weak from malnutrition and jaundice. He survives in silence. By August 1944, the Warsaw Uprising begins. The city becomes a battlefield. A German tank destroys the building he's hiding in. He barely escapes and hides in an abandoned hospital as Warsaw is burned to the ground. He is now completely alone in a city of ruins. While scavenging for food, Szpilman is discovered by a German officer, Wilhelm Hosenfeld. The officer asks what he did before the war. "I was a pianist." In an abandoned house stands a grand piano. Szpilman plays Frédéric Chopin's Ballade No. 1 in G minor. The music fills the ruined house. Instead of killing him, the officer helps him. He brings food. He gives him his coat. He hides him. In January 1945, the Germans retreat as Soviet forces advance. Hosenfeld promises he will listen to Szpilman on the radio after the war. Warsaw is liberated. But wearing the German officer's coat, Szpilman is nearly killed by Polish troops who mistake him for the enemy. He survives. Again. After the war, Hosenfeld is captured and sent to a Soviet POW camp. He asks former prisoners if they know Szpilman, hoping for help, but he disappears before help can arrive. Szpilman returns to Polish radio. He performs Frédéric Chopin's Grande Polonaise before a grand audience. The same radio station that was bombed in 1939, now filled with music again. He survived the Holocaust. He survived the destruction of Warsaw. And in the end, the music never stopped.